What is up? It is your boy Thorns here, and today I am joining the bandwagon, yes, of playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So, I kind of already know how the ending is, or one of several endings, but I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone. Plus, it's been a while since I've uploaded anything to YouTube. This is my New Year's resolution, by the way. Enter your name. I'm gonna be Dick Butt. That's not gonna be my name, by the way. Okay. Hey! Aw, that's so sweet. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kinda just works out because you've known each other for so long, ? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Sounds like my wife. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! Ah! I was probably being a little overdramatic on that one. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were trying or thinking about ignoring me. Wow, I can't even read. That's mean, Thorinx. Well, hell yeah, it is. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. It's okay. I'm weird all the time. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. I could be really mean. Whatever you say, Sayori. Stupid bitch! And okay, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Thorinx, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I'm gonna be part of a turkey club. That's what I want to do. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. I was never part of a club in school. That's true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Let's be honest here. I literally just met Sayori like 45 seconds ago. I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. One of those is true. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, damn, you're a bitch. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET? N-E-E-T? What the hell is that? In a few years because you're not used to real world. Okay. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh my god, schoolgirl, woo! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, or at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Crazy, crazy girl. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom, secretly touching myself. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. I don't want to go to your club. God damn it. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. I'm not mean. I'm super nice. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, and amen to that. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please! No, shut up. Why do you care so much anyway? Well... Oh god, look at her. Oh, look at her. I could have told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Wow. Way to go. And Itsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee hee. Don't make promises you can't keep, even though I will totally go in there and destroy some fucking cupcakes. I sure will. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? See, this game knows me already. Yes, let's go. Alright, and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I'm a dirty little food slut. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Ah! Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Jesus Christ. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. What up, girl number one? Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Shut up, you little pink-haired... I'm not gonna say that. That'd be mean. Ah, Thorinx, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Well, sorry, bitch. Goddamn. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Wow, that's very judgmental. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Negative engine. Negative energy, not engineering. That'd be kind of weird. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Monica, you're weird. It was great to see you again, Thorinx. Monica smiled sweetly. Cool. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. I don't have a league. I'm getting nods and shit. Scrub. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Thorinx. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? Well, Yuri, I don't like tea, so... The girls have a few desks around to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! And everyone's like, oh my god, cupcakes, woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers were drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I need to go to English club. I need to learn how to speak my own language. Oh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Delicioso. Get some Dora the Explorer up in here. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Okay, that's weird. Okay, Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She wants the tea! Automatically, she wants the tea. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, and I wonder if she made it herself. She went to Walmart, guys. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Well, alright then, you cranky little... Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Well, aren't you so lucky? After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess, even though I really don't read and I really don't drink tea. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Just shut the fuck up and let me eat some cupcakes. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. No, I don't! I enjoy chocolate milk. Give me the chalky milk. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. She wants the tea! Okay, so what made you consider the literature club? I was told this was gonna better my English, and yeah, I was afraid of this question, yes. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? My wife would kill me if I had, like, 3 or 4 girls in my home, so... As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Woo! Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of for any of the major clubs. Jesus Christ. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Let that sink in real quick. You can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs, so you created a club. Okay. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Oh, are you now? Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It might be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Do I even know what grade I'm in? Oh shit. We're gonna go with I'm in kindergarten. Hell yeah. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Oh man, I really hate trying to come up with enthusiastic voices. Oh hey, everyone enthusiastically agrees. Well then. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. To get the D! Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Who has a D? Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Thorns, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I have the complete Games of Thrones series, and I haven't even finished, like, the first 10 chapters of the first book. Oh, man. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I really don't like manga, guys. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. If I honestly had to pick a book that I like, it'd be The Things They Carried. Is a World War II book. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Nope, not at all. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I don't give a fuck if she's sad. Don't. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. So, you like Game of Thrones? Cool shit. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Sounds like my little sister. But you know, I like a lot of things. The D! Oh, Jesus Christ. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a reader can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was the Goosebumps series. When I was in elementary school. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second. She likes reading the D. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, "Don't you say it out loud! No, and give that back!" Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. You want a back rub? You want a back rub? I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Damn, that was deep as fuck, Yuri. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And there she goes, timid as fuck again. I guess it's the same for Yuri. You damn right, Thorns. Or myself, yes. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Everyone's like, what? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Is quizzically even a word? A word? Who knows? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next, we will meet and we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Thorinx? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join your fucking club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four God fucking damn it. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Thorinx, you all, I'm defenselessly against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these girls, giving them the D. Right. Once I wrote a poem in 8th grade and it was about raccoons. I couldn't tell you guys what it was about, but my teacher actually said it was a pretty damn good poem. I like totally bullshitted the fuck out of it. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That's actually what I came here for, god damn it. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Thorinx, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I express myself in deep emo music and cutting my wrist and fucking dark manly's fucking go-karts and shit. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Sometimes I can't even read my own writing. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Thorinx, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Girls clap, yay, woo! Okay, with that, two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, my wife's gonna fucking kill me. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright guys, let's write a poem! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Cool. Let's involve Melissa in on this one. Babe, I'm gonna read 10 words to you, and you're gonna tell me the word that I should pick.
That's gonna take so long, but sure.
It's fine. Defeat, dream, hopeless, awesome, tears, hurt, cage, precious, cry, kitty. Dream. Alright. Cheer, nightgown, chocolate, fun, insight, mouse, sunny, vibrant, crimson, fickle. Vibrant. Disoriented, question, pleasure, anxiety, treasure, variance, vertigo, Valentine, sticky, childhood. Sticky childhood. Marriage, blanket, imagination, unending, lust, unstable. You didn't even let me get to say suicide.
Okay, well, I did that.
Frightening, journey, prayer, explode, disaster, shiny, romance, scars, music, passion. Shiny. Empty, incapable, grief, horror, lucky, vivid, special, existence, party, spinning.
Special.
Alright. Love, sparkle, sweet, landscape, fantasy, starscape. This is what I have to deal with, guys. Melancholy, afterimage, broken, anime, pout, heart, laugh, entropy, bed, jump. Entropy. Infulgent, family, universe, portrait, twirl, embrace, vitality, contamination, beauty, skirt, email.
Beauty.
I'm about to kick her off of this shit. Aura, judgment, despise, lollipop, tragedy,
Lollipop. You can say the rest of them.
uncanny melody, inferno, electricity, and misfortune. Let me guess, lollipop.
I said lollipop.
Promise, tenation, milk, analysis, smile, shame, play, anger, atone, hope.
Milk analysis.
You don't pick one fucking word.
Analysis.
Disown, death, lazy, silly, sing, bunny, candy, marshmallow, friends, charm.
Marshmallow friend.
One word, babe.
Marshmallow.
Sunset, dazzle, unrestrained,
Dazzle.
kiss, whirlwind, memories, heartbeat, pink, fireflies, calm.
Oh. Firefly.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up and let me read all the words.
Yeah, there's a hotline for how my husband treats me.
What the hell ever. Wonderful, vacation, boop, rainbow, skipping, extreme, ocean, determination, happiness, peace.
You said poop?
Boop.
Oh.
B-O-O-B. I mean, B-O-O-P.
Happiness.
Happiness. How about you just stay here, because there's 4 more words.
Raindrops.
Raindrops.
Drop top. Fireworks.
Shut the fuck up.
Peaceful. Wrath.
I know you want to
Make it spicy a little bit. Intellectual.
Alright. Thank you, babe. Hi again, Thorinx. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Thorinx. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. What the hell? I'm already in a relationship with these... Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. That's what she says. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga. Why did I say manga? Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch! Don't worry, guys. Thorinx always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. God, what the hell? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Holy shit. Is that so? Hee hee hee. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Thorinx can be good friends too. She's like, but I want the D! As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. No, it's really nothing. What is it? My luscious tits! Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Probably not. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Don't like to read. Okay, I look forward to hearing to what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation about the tea in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Oh man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know. How can I say some pretty big words easy and then mess up like 2 small words? What the hell? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. We'll just get strippers and cocaine. That'll make everyone like this literature club. You're gonna read the lines off that stripper's ass crack. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. I already told you, Sayori, what you need to do. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Food? You tell a girl anything about food and they will be happy. Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! A good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That way... that's why you... That's... Fucking A. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. What the hell? Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. And she's now super duper close up to me. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. Well, it's your fault for being a bitch! This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Because holy shit, I'm gonna be the president of that shit. I'm gonna be the owner. Screw the president, I'm gonna own that. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. Jeez, guys. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. You fucking lying ass bitch. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. You damn right. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is still sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either, and there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't give a damn. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Even when you're hanging the goodies out, girl, you ain't getting shit. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Ooh, reverse sex. You know, you do the business and then you dress them up. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is a very odd view, by the way. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about this. Stupid. I already feel weird, damn it. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I bet you are happy that my hands are near your breath, you little sicko. She's a sicko, guys. She's a sicko. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Ah, Jesus Christ. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's because you're a dirty little boy who wants to look at her tits! But it's so stuffy. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Let them puppies breathe! So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Oh yeah, Sayori wants it. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things! God damn! I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed and keeping your eyes off my chest. Oh, Lord. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. You're trying to get me in your bedroom. Aw, but I was joking that time. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Woo! Yay! Okay, overdramatic girl. Thorax, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Hell yeah, I wrote some bars, girl. Call me 4 Chains. My relaxation ends. You know what? Screw 4 Chains. Call me 2Cap. I'm such a loser. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Oh, you know what? I know what my name's gonna be for when I make some hot bars of fire. Instead of MC Hammer, I'm gonna be MC Grammar. Haha, cause you know I suck at English. Well now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait, woo! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, Monica really wanted me to write this fucking poem, so I guess I'll show it to her first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Thorinx. Having a good time so far? Yeah, we'll go with that. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new at everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, Thorinx. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that somebody so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Woo, the D! No, we don't experiment with that, guys. Nope. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It could have been me. See the direction that spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in, and I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Alright, so what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I hate when people ask me for feedback. I really do. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Maybe I want my freaking poem to be a big old puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I didn't want to listen to you. Okay, who should we show our poem to next? She said Sayori would like it, so yeah, let's go with Sayori. Alright, oh my goodness, this is so good, Thorinx. I love it! Oh my god. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Ha! Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Atsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Thorinx poem. Oh, holy shit, you just blew my mind. I would have never thought about that. And that makes it extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm gonna just... Oh, God. Oh, God. Just... Oh, fucking God. I bet you that's what she was like. My wife's looking at me like I am on all types of drugs right now. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Thorinx. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. I have a motive? They're gonna get the thing! Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Oh my god, we're gonna have a book club orgy. Yeah, no. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Woo! Woo! Yay! She's always so hype and peppy. Now you're reading my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds like you. Really? Yes. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Yay. I'm proud of you, Sayori. even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I wanna be the fairy. Okay, well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki or Yuri? Let's go bother the girl who's like antisocial. Let's go do that. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. She is critically judging me. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So you said it's fucking shitty. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. That's what I thought. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as her demeanor totally changes, her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. I can rhyme anytime. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Hell yeah. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. And learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh my god, it's so goddamn touching. Okay, I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? Your shit's better than mine. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Thornks. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. You just said that it took me so long to read. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, who should I show my poem to next? And, you know, I only got one option. What up, freshie? New year? Okay, well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So, basically isn't cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Holy fucking shit, encore! Yes, encore. I told that you weren't gonna like it. Like it? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I'd like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening, so I decided to write about it. I can somewhat understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Cool. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, and my eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheet of papers, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Natsuki to herself. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Wow, geez, that would have been bad. Wasn't trying to say something nice? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Thorns did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Thorns liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh shit, here comes the cat claw. Meow. Oh shit. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Thorinx appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh shit, meow, clap, caw, let's go. No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Thorinx started showing up. Oh shit. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Thorinx, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Thorinx. What? Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Thorinx? How did I get myself dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be... Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me and drying up words I had in my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Thorinx. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into the conflict. Yes, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in their head. Everyone's so talented, so why the fuck are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that, and Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Well, goddammit. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly, like she just whooped that ass. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica, she nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can't blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Thorinx, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a lot, or a little more, about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Thorinx, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee hee hee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I think I may have just read that wrong, by the way. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, that's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Thorinx is actually kind of getting them jeans, girl. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. Thorinx, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. In the club? What? But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. All these girls want a date! Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to stop there? We'll just have to stop what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I am gonna stop there because this has been going on for an hour. I do appreciate y'all for watching. Link to my Twitch and everything is down into the description, so that way you can come watch me live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Times are going to be a little different because I'm going back to a normal work schedule. So once I have a more definite time, I'll be able to push that out. But anyways, it is your boy Thorinx signing out. Deuces.